Alrighty, guys, it is time to wrap this up. This Friday, July 17th, and we are getting that afternoon weakness. Right now, a little pop here at right at 12:30. We'll see what's going to go, but it's been a pretty good roller coaster today for sure. So we started off this morning. We were looking to sell strength. We were looking to sell strength against the I think of 520s up to the 30s, maybe even the 45s. I think we talked about. So far, BS got kind of up to the 38s here. We didn't got quite up here to the 45s. But getting short against strength definitely would have worked for a good trade. And getting long against that weakness without too much. I mean, I wasn't going to be aggressive on that at all. But this morning we had nothing but a crazy retracement run. Look at that thing. Look at that kind of retracement run. That is one crazy run. It's very tradable if you can get on it, but I mean, you don't know what's going to happen here with this momentum to the downside. This kind of a run is going to take you by surprise every time. So if you try the short trade on the pullback here, you get run over, and if you try the one at the mean, you will get run over, and at that point you probably stop. So should have at least. But right now, and then of course they ran it up here to the high, and that's where they were hesitating for a while before they actually started failing. And then pretty good failure at that point, heading lower. I was looking at that happening a little bit later, but but it started happening right at the 130 time frame. Started heading lower, and now we're all the way back there again. So we'll see what end up closing. Right now, it could be either way, but I'm not seeing that super strength, so I would expect a weak close, and I would expect us to start off on the short side going into the overnight Sunday, Monday. So you can see here we're down below this support area. As long as I hold in this area, we're just range bound, but I would stay with the bias to the downside. See how far they want to take this. But man, it's pretty brutal. 3 brutal days of selling for sure. So we'll see if they can recover this or something can happen with it. I did take one trade on the Nasdaq up 51 on that trade. That was early on here, and I was at this retest. So when they ran it lower this morning, and didn't do much. I was kind of watching. You can't get on that thing. It's too volatile. And then a retracement, tried to get. I got short here at the high when they retested that high. The first one took it up a little too much. I got short right at the edge, and had a pretty good move going there for a bit. But my stop was so close. I just got lucky on that thing. It was that could have easily just popped a little bit like it did on that prior one. So this move right here on that prior bar would have been enough to stop me out. That's how close it was, and that's a 80 tick stop. So crazy. But I got lucky on that one, got out early, and I haven't really engaged it since. I've been working on some other stuff, but it's just been too volatile, and nothing is really to be super aggressive on. In the afternoon, now slowing down a little bit. That's definitely a little bit more tradable, a little bit less crazy, but man, it's on the wrong side of it. You just get run over. So starting off on the short side, going into the overnight Sunday, Monday again. Let's see how far they can take it. But looking to sell strength for rotations down. That's kind of where I'm at on this thing. So we'll see how the analysis look on Monday. But selling strength on the Nasdaq really it's at all the way up here to that 29,080s. That's kind of the dynamic. Looking at the bonds. Bond market, range bound. We said range bound trend this morning. We're looking to buy against these support areas. So buying against the 10s would have worked, but it hasn't taken you anywhere. It's just been has you twisting it away. And so not much happening on that guy at all. So buying against support, not they wouldn't have worked too good today. It's been sitting there. It's been pretty sloppy trading day all over. So the range bound trading is kind of where we're at on the bonds. Nothing else is kind of going on that one. Crypto-wise, I haven't done any crypto trading today at all. Oil is down to 81, so just trading around that 80 mark, a little bit to the upside as they pound the Iranians. We'll see what happens with that. So right now, nothing going on. Crypto has been kind of crypto crept up above 64 again, so it's kind of holding on there, but it could go either way. So crypto's been volatile, pretty range bound for the most of the day. What's been pretty tradable has been the ES and the Nasdaq. Nice runs. You kind of had to get on them though. So I mean, when you get on the run, had to leave the patience on there. But it has been nothing but difficult. If you get in, I mean, you can see these rotations down here. If you get in on the way down here, this counter rotation came down from the 880 all the way up to the 930, so 55, 60 point reversals. I mean, that's pretty crazy. That makes it really difficult. You get in up here, and you yeah, just move your target. They get in and run everyone out, and then keep going. Run everyone out, keep going, and then do it again. And it's just difficult. And if you sit too far back, then the time they go back and get you there, then you're going to be hurting even more. So it is difficult to stick with those trades. Alrighty, guys, but that's where we are. So we'll wrap it there for now. This Friday, July 17th, and we'll go at it again on Monday. Alrighty, guys, you guys have a great weekend. So far, just that one trade up 51 on the micro Nasdaq. Alrighty, guys, later.